Rise and shine, Huntley. I'm Mize.
And I'm Haylie Pfaff. Today is Friday, April 11th, 2025.
And you're watching this week's episode of Raider Nation News. Welcome back, Raiders.
Raider Nation Overtime welcomes back Player of the Week for the spring season with boys volleyball versus boys track. Voting starts on Monday, so be sure you follow our Instagram account to cast your vote. Shout out to the spring coaches for sharing players who deserve recognition.
This month, the RAD team is recognizing and celebrating LGBTQ+ Americans. Attend the event this Saturday, April 12th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Heidemann Middle School for a rainbow run/walk celebrating love and perseverance. Admission for the event is free. All ages and abilities are welcome. The event will include a DJ, community resources, and more. Follow RAD on TikTok and Instagram to join us for our journey at RAD@158.
We've got a full lineup of Red Raider sports this weekend, a few of those at home. Tonight, the boys varsity lacrosse team plays against Antioch at 6 p.m. On Saturday, the varsity softball team starts at 10 a.m. and baseball versus Bartlett at 11 a.m. While many students spent their spring breaks in many different ways, the HHS Travel Club took learning across the globe, taking time to explore the culture of Greece. RNN reporter Tyler Barrus went along with this trip and gave us an inside look.
I'm here on the beach in Zakora, where students are taking a moment to wind down and reflect on everything they've experienced so far on this trip. From ancient ruins to historical sites, we've experienced a lot. I've sat down with students to talk about their experiences and how it shaped their worldview.
I really like the Poseidon Temple because it's so old and I love learning about history, especially when it comes to architecture. I love Greece for all the culture and it's really hands-on, like being at the beach, being at all these archaeological sites, it's wonderful.
During this trip, my time here has been influenced a little bit more towards history just because I love seeing the monuments that are still around. We don't have a whole lot back at home, so it's cool to always come back and see these structures from thousands of years ago.
History is always comprised of people who were living things, making decisions. Like being in the place where things were happening, especially with America. There aren't that many influential people. There's the founding fathers and that's it. So I don't know, it's interesting to actually see things that are happening. It's like living history.
Thanks, Tyler. Trips like this remind us that sometimes the most valuable learning happens outside of the classroom. Students should keep their eyes on announcements of future trips like this.
Huntley High School is introducing a brand new sport starting next year, girls flag football. RNN reporter Lauren Foster has more on what this means for students and how they can get involved.
For the first time ever, girls at Huntley High School will have the opportunity to play flag football. With growing interest in the sport across the country, the school has decided to introduce it as a new option for students.
Hello, I'm Coach Bertelsman, and I'll be coaching the girls flag football team for the 25-26 school year. We will have two teams. We will have a varsity and a JV team. We're looking at 25 girls on varsity, 25 girls on JV. We'll be practicing mostly every day after school with competitions during the week and on weekends. If you stop by my room, CTID 23, I'll get your email address, or you can scan a code. I could probably put them around campus too. Summer camp info will be up soon, so look for that. And tryout information will probably be on our athletic website soon. So that's a couple ways, but if you come and find me, I can probably help you.
I spoke with Ms. Castens to learn more about this new sport coming to HHS.
We hope to possibly run a spring clinic so you could come out and see what it's all about. But you never know if you like something unless you give it a shot. Come out and give it a try. There are always challenges when you try and start something new, especially with as many levels as we run and as many teams as we have that need outdoor space. So just logistics of where everybody's going to practice, who gets stadium time, and then of course, anytime you start up a new team, that financial cost.
Huntley High School is now giving students the chance to be a part of something new. If you're interested in joining, be sure to check with the athletic office for more details.
A big step for sports at HHS. We'll keep you updated as the season develops. Thanks, Lauren.
Last Wednesday, the Medical Academy students met their pen pals for the first time. RNN reporter Jocelyn Jones was on the scene.
Established 5 years ago, the Medical Academy has helped generations come together one letter at a time. I stopped by to ask seniors and students what makes these letters so special.
I was a pen pal from the beginning, and I've just loved it. I've had nothing but the best students, the brightest students, the prettiest students, the sharpest students. They're just the best.
This is our first time meeting each other in person, and it was random. She was assigned to me and wrote me my first letter.
I'm really glad I got Kathy. But
Thanks. Share family issues and school things.
Everything that's kind of just currently going on that we think is important enough to share.
As students finally met their pen pals for the first time, the air was filled with laughter and warm embraces, creating a truly wholesome event that showcased the power of connections and bonds forged through their letters.
I think it makes you realize like you can really connect with anyone, no matter your age, no matter your background. It doesn't matter. You just have to like talk to them and you can find that connection. And I think this is a really cool way to find someone who maybe you wouldn't normally talk to and be able to build a connection with them.
She shares about her grandchildren. I share about like my activities.
Right. I've learned a lot about dance.
I didn't realize it was a thing until about last year, and I did it, and I just thought it was like a fun thing to do. Get to and like talk to new people, especially through letters, because everything's all phone stuff now. So it's kind of like a different experience.
Some seniors brought gifts for their students, and some brought pictures and other memories from their high school glory days, allowing them to be able to relate more to their students. Together, they proved that every word can build a bridge in uniting lives, even the old-fashioned way. I'm Jocelyn Jones, back to you in the studio.
Well, that just warms my heart. Having a pen pal is such a fun experience, but getting to meet your pen pal is even cooler. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Raider Nation News.
As a reminder, there is no school next Friday, April 18th, which means there will be no episode of Raider Nation News. Make sure to visit HuntleyRNN.com or follow us at HHS TV Production on either Instagram or TikTok for more fun content in the meantime.
Have a fantastic weekend, Raiders.
My heart. No.